Dave Ramsey is probably one of my favorite entrepreneurs and financial coaches that I follow on YouTube and really all over social media. He had a caller call into his radio show asking if he should use his emergency fund to start day trading with. I have yet to watch this video, so I'm going to give my reaction coming up. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos. My name is Brad, and this channel is specifically dedicated to the OTC, where I trade over-the-counter penny stocks for a living. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than the types of videos that I normally put out, but I thought this was just too good to pass up. Now, I will say that I did borrow this idea from the Don Fran Show, so if you're interested in checking out his reaction, I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. I have yet to watch this video. I saw that he put a video out on it last night, and I was like, man, I am dying to watch his reaction. So you can bet that as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go click on his video as well. But I thought maybe why not give my reaction too. Dave Ramsey is probably one of my favorite financial coaches I follow. He teaches people how to get out of debt, stay out of debt, and really, experience that financial freedom that everybody is seeking, in life. And kind of like what we do here at We Trade HQ, we want to try to, and Own the Chaos, obviously, we want to change lives and offer that financial freedom. And, we just do it in different ways, obviously. So as many of you know, that the system that Dave Ramsey comes up with is that, one of the first steps in obtaining that financial freedom is starting off with an emergency fund. Basically a fund that you would, money that you would save aside just in case an emergency comes up. Well, he had a caller call in and ask if he should use his emergency fund to trade with. And I'm already thinking that Dave's initial reaction was, this man needs Jesus. Nevertheless, I'm going to watch this, give my initial reaction. I might pause it here and there and just kind of let you know what my thoughts are throughout the video. And here goes. This is my first time doing it. Whatever. All right, so here we go. This is his normal radio show. All right, so this is how Dave Ramsey's normal radio show starts off. He always records all of them, puts them on
Dave Ramsey Show.
YouTube, so we'll see.
How are you doing?
Let's see what they say here.
How can I help?
Yeah, so I'm 22 years old, got married 4 months ago with no kids yet. I just immigrated here to the States, so my husband is the only one working while I'm still waiting for my work permit. My husband and I have done baby steps 1, 2, and 3 already, and we're already working on our baby step 4.
Good for you, Camille.
Thank you. My concern is, recently I have the opportunity to learn hands-on with Tim Sykes.
I'm sorry. I had to stop here already because I just heard Tim Sykes. I'm not in the business of bashing anybody, but God bless you. God bless you, Camille. I can only imagine what's about to ensue here with Dave and poor Camille here. Hopefully he doesn't rip her up, but let's see.
Now the registration fee is quite hefty. It's $6,500.
Hold on. I never really did a whole lot of due diligence on Tim Sykes, and I knew he charged a shit ton. Did she just say $6,500? Hold on. I got to watch it again.
It's $6,500.
$6,500? What am I doing wrong? Consider yourselves lucky for the value that you get over at We Trade HQ, because that's insane. All right, continue.
And that's separate from the money that we would be investing. Now, I don't have $6,500 lying around. My question is, should I borrow that money?
The wheels are turning. I can see it.
And if we do, we'd still have 3 months of emergency fund left. And what are your thoughts on this?
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm not familiar with the exact course that you're talking about, but
trust me, Dave, you don't want to know. You don't want to get yourself familiar with it, trust me.
Obviously I'm familiar with the concept of buying and selling stocks, or day trading, if you want to call it that. All of the research shows that 78 to 84% of day traders lose money.
Wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And 100% of them think it's not them.
Mm-hmm.
And that includes people who take courses like you're talking about. I can find no data points that show
Well, Dave,
on a consistent
I would love to
level
invite you to
across a
WeTrade
broad
HQ.
population, the people that take a course like that become wealthy as a result. Because buying and selling single stocks is ultra high risk.
Yes, it is.
And
I will give you that.
Truthfully, Wall Street Journal, for example, had a big piece of research that they printed on the front page a few years back that they took a blindfold and put it on a guy, put all the stocks on the wall and threw darts at the wall, and they bought those stocks, hypothetically.
I love you, Dave, but you're killing me.
The top players on Wall Street to pick a portfolio of stocks, and the blindfolded guy beat most of the top guys.
Oh,
And it was a trick. It's not, the research is not real. It was a trick. Here was the problem. They were only allowed to pick 5 stocks. And
Okay, so let me stop there. So obviously, Dave's going to have a strong opinion about this because of the type of, stuff that he does. And, the argument can be made that, yes, trading stocks is very risky. You guys know this. I talk about how risky it is. I think the success rates are a little bit skewed, but let's go ahead and continue.
Is that with that little amount of diversification, which single stocks always cause you to have, is a small amount of diversification, you can get no safety.
Which is why I always
So
preach
the volatility
diversification.
caught even the guys who were smart, the volatility catches them.
It sure does.
And so you got to have a broader base than that, and that's why I don't buy any single stocks personally. Now I found some. I know I have some friends that took their companies public and made a couple $100 million. That's different. I know some people that buy and sell some stocks as a small percentage of their world. It's almost like a hobby for them, and some of them make some money. But it's kind of like a fishing story. It's always talking about the one that got away, or they're always talking about the fish is always bigger than it really was when you actually go back and look up the returns. So I just don't do it. All of that to say. So all of that to say I wouldn't do it. Number 2, would I take a course of any kind and pay for it with my emergency fund? No, because it's not an emergency.
okay.
Use your emergency fund for emergencies.
All right, Dave. So I love you, buddy. You're still one of my favorite. You're still one of my favorite entrepreneurs, one of my favorite financial coaches. This is something that I found a lot of success in doing. Obviously, I do this for a living. I'm able to do this and live comfortably. So maybe I'm the minority. I don't know, but you can ask a lot of the folks over at WeTrade HQ. I'm sure they probably would beg to differ with that. Having said that, somebody charging $6,500 to get you into day trading seems ridiculous and outrageous. And yes, I'm actually surprised that Dave didn't go crazy on this woman, just because I don't know, he was just extra nice to her, which I was kind of surprised about, because he does get a little bit heated at times, short-tempered, what have you. But look, at the end of the day, using an emergency fund to day trade with is not a very good idea. Hanging and spending $6,500 to learn how to day trade is definitely not a good idea. I would never dream of charging that much. Really, honestly, if to start day trading, it really should be a side hustle, right? It's not going to be something that you would immediately jump into and start using it to earn a living, right out of the get-go. It took me years to get to where I'm at, to build my account to where I'm able to live comfortably on my own and not have to worry about a 9-to-5. And so, Dave, I got to applaud you there. I think that the advice that you gave Camille was great. And, I was actually surprised that there wasn't a little bit more drama enthralled with that. But anyway, there's my 2 cents on it. So here's my key takeaway. God bless you, Camille. I hope that you continue your journey to financial freedom and that you achieve that. Getting out of debt is one of the best feelings ever. And if I were to suggest anything to any of you who are watching that are looking to get into day trade, don't use any of the money. Don't use any of the money that you have, that you use for bills and emergency funds to day trade with. The bottom line is that you shouldn't be trading with money that you can't afford to lose. The amount that we charge over at WeTrade HQ for any of the mentors that we have, including myself, it really, gives you an opportunity to test the waters, dip your toe in, instead of charging you $6,500. That's insane. I don't even want to know what the other top mentors that are out there that are charging people. That's just, I feel like $6,500, you could do so much. That's a car almost. That's a car. Man, I feel so much better about myself after that. That was my reaction vid. This is my first time ever doing it. This is the first time that I ever saw that video. I really do applaud you, Dave, for doing that. Having said that, I would have to disagree with you that you can earn a living trading in the stock market. You just got to know what you're doing and manage risk. So yeah, end of the day, I can't really argue anything that Dave said. Managing that risk wisely, and don't trade with money that you're going to be using to buy groceries with, guys. Don't trade with your emergency fund. You know, have everything else set in place, and then if you want to start day trading, by all means go for it. Don't look to day trade as a means to get yourself rich, especially rich quick or overnight. This is a years-long process for me and for a lot of other people that I know that trade for a living full time. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you wanted to see more reaction videos, leave some comments below. Let me know if you want to see more like this. Do you agree with Dave Ramsey? Do you agree with, my sentiments? I agreed with him. I thought that, everything that he said was actually reasonable. There wasn't anything in there that led me to believe that, he was being ridiculous with the words that he was saying. Again, like I said, I love the guy. I love everything that he stands for. I love the way that he runs his business. I could only dream to run my business the way that he does one day. So with that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you do happen to be interested in day trading and you want to learn more about how to do it and be a part of a community that does learn and grow and celebrate each other's success, we have over 4,200 members within our WeTrade HQ community worldwide, and they're focus on all areas of the market, so that no matter what you're trading, WeTrade HQ is the place for you. If you're interested, go check that out. Links are in the description below. And that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out.